What's up? This week we have a P-Bandai kit, the RX-78 CA, and it's using the Master Grade 3.0 RX-78 mold. So this kit is definitely a looker. It looks super awesome, and yeah, it's definitely the best looking 1/100th RX-78 in my opinion. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It has some molded pieces, like you can see. With the crotch, there's no star, and also with the shield, there's no star for the Earth Federation. But yeah, pretty awesome kit. So yeah, let's just get into accessories. Where did I put... Sorry about that. Yeah, I kind of need tweezers for the camera to focus properly on some of these things. So right here, sorry about that. You have the pilot figure. Will the camera like to focus? Okay, so it does just use the Amuro mold from the original Gundams. They didn't change it to Char, which is kind of unfortunate. It would have been even cooler if it was like a casual design, so I added the blue on the visor, but yeah. It is just exactly the same as the Amuro that comes with the normal version, which is kind of disappointing. Would have been super awesome to get casual or Char. But yeah, pretty nicely detailed. If you're insane, you can put in the work to paint that up. Then also we get with this an action base adapter, and then because of the beam saber parts, we get our beam saber effect pieces. So it's just the actual activated beam saber itself. Then we get our nice Char orange/pink Gundam bazooka. Yeah, pretty awesome. The shield, like I just showed you, which comes with the custom water slide specific to this kit, with Char's logo in Giren's greed, and then the RX-78 CA symbol. And then if you've seen my Master Grade 3.0 G3 Gundam video, you would know part of the core fighter was broken, so I couldn't build it. But with this one, I actually got to have myself a full core fighter. And right down here, these, that was from earlier. These are the wheels that I have painted up, because normally they're just clear, but I added up some silver, and then I made the actual tires black. It's kind of visible on camera, but yeah. Also added the blue to the visor of Amuro in here. Yeah, and then... didn't mean to knock him over. He also has the beam rifle, like any Gundam would. And then you can transform this core fighter in order to make it fit into his body. But I like using core blocks on master grades that come with core fighters, because then I get to have a cool little plane too. But yeah, so first of all, got the nice legs, nicely color separated. This is what this guy has a problem with his limbs falling off whenever you do anything with it, which is really annoying. That's like the one thing I don't like about this mold. This stuff always falls off. Like it looks amazing, like it looks really good, but whenever you try to do anything with it, stuff starts falling off. Yeah, this is what it looks like from the back. I added some silver and some red into the verniers right there. And I also added some silver onto the backpack as well, just right there. But yeah, it's got, the beam saber is actually, the way they peg in, they can move on a joint. So it allows you to get the pose, like the ad break pose where it's like reaching for the beam saber. And like pulls it out and swings it. But yeah, the water slides are also on the shoulders. I kind of ripped the CA, so I had to try and make that A again. But yeah, other shoulder came out perfectly fine. Neo Zeon and then Char's logo and Giren's Greed. Oh yeah, this, I didn't mention it, but this is from the game Giren's Greed. Yeah, and then a Neo Zeon logo. And this guy does have a cockpit that opens in 2 spots. Opens like this, and you can, hold on, let me move my light. Yeah, you can kind of see in there, the core block does have a pilot, see, and I added the blue into the visor. Oh, that came straight up. Well, actually, that's gives you a better view of the inside. But yeah, pretty cool kit. Also has the cockpit opening. At least it should open if it wants to. Yeah, just like that, like in the anime. Which is a nice little detail, but I just kind of sucks to try and move it right there, so I don't usually do that. Hold on, I'm gonna try and close this. Easier said than done. Alright, boom, I did it. Yeah. And then this guy also has the perfect grade styled hands. So each finger is posable. So if you want him to be doing a shaka, you can do that. Or any other hand gesture you may want, he can do it. And then also the head comes off and there's a space right here for a Bandai LED unit. So it'll light up his eyes and the camera. And I also used paint on the eyes instead of the normal stickers because the golds and just it being not a sticker looks much better. And the sticker sheet, the water slide sticker sheet, doesn't include all the stickers. It's just the super specific ones, so you don't get the extra details all over the body. Like you don't get the warning labels and stuff in water slides. You only get like the Xeon logos and the Char logos and the RX-78 CA stuff. But yeah, let's get into some poses. So first of all, here's one with just no accessories, like a silly little pose with Korean heart. Then here's one with the beam rifle. And one with the beam saber. And then this one's from a loading screening, Giren's Greed. One with the beam, with just the Gundam bazooka. And then here's one with the beam rifle and the shield. And here's one with the RX-78 CA itself and the core fighter together. And then here's just the core fighter on its own, just so you can get a nicer look at it and just see how cool that thing is. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will have a new Gunpla video out next week. But yeah, see ya.